Hi, I'm Patrick Korseck, and I'm here to explain a new website that I'm making called I'mCallingYouOut.com, and I'm really excited about this. It's a crowdfunding website. Now, if you don't know what crowdfunding is, well, I'm sure you've heard of Kickstarter.com. Okay, Kickstarter is the most successful crowdfunding site to date. But to explain a little bit further, let's just say you wanted to make some money for a project, whatever that project is. What would you do? Maybe you would set up a dinner or a banquet or an auction or something like that. Get some people in a room. It's probably not going to be that many people, just a few people, and you're really hoping that some of them are going to give significant amounts of money, 500, 1,000, maybe even as much as $100,000. Well, with crowdfunding, the mentality is completely different. You're satisfied with people giving small amounts, $5, $10, $20 a piece, but you're trying to get your message out to a huge audience, 100,000, 200,000 people. And if enough people give, you can raise a pretty significant amount of money. Now, prior to social media and the internet and so forth, the crowdfunding style was just not available to the average citizen, right? You really had to have access to a lot of money. You had to be a big corporation with people that you knew in a major television network or something like this. But now with Facebook, with Twitter, and with Kickstarter.com, really anybody can do a crowdfunding campaign. And so it's really changing the economy, and there's a lot of exciting developments happening. And I wanted to get on the game. I wanted to make my own crowdfunding site. But how do you do that? I mean, what is it that makes Kickstarter successful? Well, in my opinion, what Kickstarter does is they create a sense of drama. They create a storyline. People can become emotionally invested in that, and then that emotional investment motivates them to actually give money because they have a format that's all or nothing. You set a fundraising goal, let's say $15,000. If you reach that goal, then the money is deducted from the donators. But if you don't reach your goal, then nobody actually spends any money. I mean, they don't just look at a project and say, hey, that's a good idea, but yeah, I want to contribute money and I want to contribute it today. And at first, people can be resistant to that and say, wait a minute, if I don't reach my goal, I don't make anything? I mean, I'd like to get something, right? But the brilliance of it is that, like I was mentioning, it creates this sense of drama. It creates a storyline. People want you to succeed, to reach your goal, and so that motivates them to give. So now I can't make Kickstarter. Kickstarter's already been made. So if I'm going to make a successful crowdfunding site, then I have to create that same sense of drama through some other way, right? So the way that I came up with the idea on May 2nd, 2012. And what happened is there was an editor for The Stranger in Seattle who's a nationally recognized gay rights activist by the name of Dan Savage. And he had made some comments about the nature of morality coming out of the Bible, especially as related to homosexuality and other controversial issues like that. There's another guy by the name of James White who's a professional Christian apologist. He debates Muslims all the time. He debates Mormons and Catholics and that sort of thing. And he saw these comments that Dan Savage had made, and so he made a YouTube video responding to Dan Savage.
I've debated a number of other well-known agnostics, atheists, liberals, such as John Dominic Crossan, Marcus Borg, Bart Ehrman, done over 100 moderated public debates. And I wonder if Dan Savage would be willing to defend the things he has said about the Bible against someone who has taught Greek and Hebrew and church history and systematic theology.
It was definitely a debate that I would want to see. Immediately I had two reactions. My first reaction is, there's no way this debate's going to happen. Dan Savage, doesn't care about James White. He probably doesn't even know he exists, but if he did know he exists, he's going to dismiss him as irrelevant or something like that. But the other reaction I had was, I would really want to see this debate happen. I think it would, just on pure entertainment value alone, I think it would be worth watching, because you see two dynamic public speakers, charismatic people, articulate people with some good arguments. How are they going to react when the other person, says something that's pretty hard-hitting and that sort of thing? So I want to see the debate happen. I would be willing to put $20, $50 down right now to see that debate happen. I was motivated to give. And that became the genesis for I'mCallingYouOut.com. Okay? So here's the idea in a nutshell. You have instigators. It could be anybody, liberal, conservative, or, who knows, undefined, right? But you challenge another person to a debate. When you challenge that debate, you make a video, you put it on imcallingyouout.com. People can support your challenge by egging it on, by giving financial contributions. Now, if the other person agrees to the debate, then that money is deducted from their account. But if the other person doesn't agree to the debate, then nobody pays anything. So then the question, the drama, the storyline is, how much money does it take to get that other person to agree to a debate? Let's say I'm just a nobody off the street and I challenge Rush Limbaugh to a debate. How much money would it take before Rush Limbaugh would agree? Some nobody challenges President Obama to a debate. How much money would it take before Obama would agree to the debate? But there's all kinds of political and social implications, because if you are unsatisfied with the established scientific community, here's your opportunity to challenge professors that won't give you the time of day. Here's your chance to challenge them to a debate. And if you raise $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 and they don't want to agree to a debate, then it's like, well, what are they afraid of? So they'll probably end up agreeing to the debate, and then you have an opportunity to get your ideas out there in the public. Same with the established educational system or the established political system. If you have political views that are like libertarian or something that the mainstream media portrays as fringe or extremist or something like that, here's your opportunity to challenge those established politicians to debates and get your idea into a public forum. But it goes beyond debate. You can, an upstart rap artist can challenge Eminem to a rap battle if he wants to. You have implications in boxing or mixed martial arts. The implications are really limitless, and I can't wait to see all the different ways that people are going to use the website to make different kinds of challenges. So I hope that you, after seeing this video, are as excited about the project as I am. I hope you want to get involved. I hope you want to use imcallingyouout.com to instigate challenges to other people, or you want to support other people making challenges like this. And I hope you want to contribute financially. If you can, if you have questions, if you want to express your enthusiasm for the project, you can contact me through the website. Thank you very much.